Hello guys and welcome back to Mathematical Mindset. So right here we have this ninth algebra math simplification problem and we want to simply solve this without making use of the calculator. Okay, so the question says the square root into the square root of 81 plus the square root of 80. We are to solve for this. Alright, but we know that the square root of 81 is 9 plus the square root of 80 can be expressed as 4 multiplied 20. Now applying this property that says a multiply b, this is equals to the square root of a multiply the square root of b. So we have this to be the square root of 9 plus the square root of 4 multiply the square root of 20. So this is equal to the square root of 9 plus the square root of 4 is 2 multiply the root of 20. But we can easily express 20 to be equals to 4 multiply 5. So we have this to be the square root of 9 plus 2 multiply the square root of 4 multiply 5. So this is equal to the square root of 9 plus 2 into the square root of 4 multiply the square root of 5. So this is equal to the square root of 9 plus 2 multiply the square root of 4 is 2 multiply the root of 5. So this is equal to the square root of 9 plus 2 multiply 2 is 4 multiply the square root of 5. So we have this right here. So right here guys, at this point we want to simply apply the property of nested radicals. So applying the property of nested radicals that says if we have the square root of a plus the square root of b all square, this is equal to a plus b plus 2 into the square root of ab. Alright, so from here we have this to be the square root of 9 plus 4 into the root of 5. This is equal to the square root of a plus the square root of b, because this right here have both rational and irrational parts right here. So that is why we are applying the property of nested radicals. So from here all we have to do is to simply square both sides. So this is going to cancel out this. So we have 9 plus 4 root 5 is equal to, now we already know that the root of a plus the root of b all square is giving us a plus b plus 2 into the root of ab. So equating the rational and the irrational part right here, we have this to be a plus b is equals to 9 and the 2 roots of ab is equals to 4 root 5. So we're going to call this equation 1 and call this equation 2. So we're going to say from equation 2, we have 2 into the root of ab is equals to 4 into the root of 5. So divide both sides by 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. So we have the root of ab is equals to 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 4 is 2. So we have 2 into the root of 5. So squaring both sides right here, this is going to cancel out this. We have ab is equals to 2 raised to the power of 2 multiply the root of 5 or raised to the power of 2. We have ab is equals to 2 raised to the power of 2 is 4 multiply this, cancel out this, we have this to be 5. So we have ab is equals to 4 multiply 5 is 20. Alright, so we have this right here. So hence we can easily rewrite the equation to be a plus b equals to 9 and ab is equals to 20. So from here we want to simply apply the sum and product of the roots of a quadratic equation, and we have the formula to be given as x squared minus into a plus b x is plus ab, and this is equals to 0. We know what a plus b is and what ab is. So from here we have this to be x squared minus 9x plus 20, and this is equals to 0. So if we simply factor out this, we have 20x squared. So think of a number that when you multiply will give us 20, and when you subtract there's going to give us 9. We have that number to be minus 5x and minus 4x. So we have this to be x squared minus 5x minus 4x plus 20 is equals to 0. Factor out, we have x to be common, so we have x minus 5. Then for the both of them right here, we have minus 4 to be common. So we have x minus 5 and this is equals to 0. So we have x minus 5 multiply x minus 4 and this is equals to 0. So this becomes x minus 5 equals to 0 and x minus 4 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 0 plus 5 and x is equals to 5. And here we have x is equals to 0 plus 4 and x is equals to 4. So therefore we're going to say a is equals to 5 and b is equals to 4. We want to simply recall that the square root of 9 plus 4 root 5 is equals to the square root of a plus the square root of b, right? So recall We have that the square root of 9 plus 4 root 5 is equal to the square root of a plus the square root of b, right? So from here we have this to be the square root of a is 5 plus the square root of b, which is what? 4, right? So we have that this is equals to the square root of 5 approximately is 2.236 plus the square root of 4 is 2. So adding this, we have this to be approximately 4.236, and this becomes our final answer. So with this, guys, we have been able to simplify this nice algebra math problem right here. So with this, guys, I'm going to see you in the next video, and do not forget to give mathematical mindset a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel.